Okay, so we just beat up on these beastmen down here who were just standing around minding their own business, or they're raiding, I don't know. But anyway.
Valkia the Bloody!
We leveled up. I also picked up an item too.
Karnith's awakened!
Okay, so she is rank something, something, something. We're working on giving her armor. So that works. Oh, her actually. Can we go there? Oh, she already has it, so she's set. So his skills, he is our trainer slash possible assassin, maybe. What's this? Ghost Gladiator. Unlocking the skill will lock the other two. So, melee attack plus 5, armor piercing, weapon damage plus 50, bonus versus infantry plus 5. Chaos Commander, leadership aura size plus 25%. Standard die ability. This is a 18-second duration buff, which does melee defense 24 and leadership 16 to all allies in range of 35 meters. Chaos Strategist. Training action. Experience per turn is increased by an additional 50. Casualty replenishment rates plus 5%. So we can be our healer. We should probably do that. Seeing that we don't have any spellcasters right now. I don't know if we even get any. But we'll take the replenishment. Because that'll help us in the long run. So he's all set. Okay. And Meerkat beat up on a cute little kitten. Who is number 2 on the bingo card, number 2. And because he was the only survivor against the kitten, everyone gets to vote on a number you'd like to get. Vote on a number that will get you closer to bingo. How that works. The number that everybody votes for is the number everybody... Sorry, the number that wins the vote is the number everyone gets. There we go. I can do it. Not my day lately. Okay, so... building upgrade back here, because we have some money to play with. Build a new one. Control... What's our current control? Current control as... +8. Corn corruption is helping, so that's good. So we don't really need so much the control thing. Income from all buildings plus 20%. Adjacent allied or vassal regions. More growth. Pet catcher. Haunted tower. Defensive supplies. The Chaos Shrine. Favor from all buildings increased by 30% in the local region. Recruitment. There was a sorcerer for us. We should do that. We need a sorcerer. Do that. Need more money. Way more money. Okay.
Consort of Corn!
So can we catch
The
that?
glory of war!
Decisive victory to casualties will be low, so they don't have a leader and they don't have any artillery, so we shall auto-resolve this one.
Spare none!
Don't die anyone. Good. Okay, so I got some experience. Another rank. Souls in favor. Yes.
Accept death as a blessing!
Chaos Undivided Corruption +1 local province from a follower. That's on Cormac.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please like and comment on his videos. He won't bite. I promise.
She promises.
That's it. Thanks.
Yes, thanks for watching. Happy Thursday. Or Friday, depending on where you are. Or of Chaos, we're going to take this for the missile resistance because that was a thing in the fight that we controlled not too long ago. So I don't want that to happen again. And then him, Cormac. Do this. Oh, what's this stuff here? So, Vengeful Scorcher. Weapon strength increased by 10%. Passive ability, Hellblade. So, base weapon damage increased by 20%. Armor piercing damage plus 20%. And that's forever. Oh. Enabled if more than 40 kills. So, he has to kill stuff in order to activate that. Raging Stalwart. Word save 5%. That's for magic resistance type stuff. Spell resistance 10% there for the army. That's good. Sorry, ward is any damage type of damage reduced by this amount, so that's a good one. Brutal Ritualist. Corn authority +1 for the hero's army. The authority with a particular god will make their associated units in this army easier to recruit, upgrade, and maintain. Kind of like this one though. If he gets 40 kills. We just have to make him so he gets 40 kills. So let's put that so we don't have to worry about it. That will be the goal. Okay, we definitely need to rest.
Sweet, sweet murder!
Which is okay. We can't. Oh, we can look at the stances here. So march, ambush, raiding, camp for extra healing, stance combat trials. Oh, we get attrition though. We pick up all kinds of experience. We will go for the regular camp.
Save your murderous energy!
Because we need to, you know, recover a little bit. So nice of Skynet to promise I won't wake up in a bathtub full of ice, short of a pair of kidneys. Again, see? Trust Veronica. She knows what she's saying. She's not a liar. Oh, we have two bingo winners so far, Hurricane and Meerkat. We need one more winner and then we can start up a new card. If you would like to play Boss Fight Bingo right now, just move your cursor over to the right hand side of the video screen. About halfway down you see 3 buttons. One of them is labeled Stream Bingo. Just click on that, join the game. And then as the boss fights happen in chat there, that will determine the numbers called for the bingo cards. What's the point? There's no real point. It's all for fun. It's free too. However, if you are one of the top 6 bingo point earners in the month of February, you will become one of the bosses in March, starting on the 1st. So that's your motivation, to be one of the bosses. Everybody gets to say, damn it, we lost to a boss again.
Snow will never be a barrier to war.
A quest, win 8 battles. Wow, there's some money. Scarlet armor too. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Affects the enemies, reduces their base weapon damage and armor piercing damage. That's always on. And again, that's pretty good armor. Because armor 15, corn corruption, and ward save. Yep. So what do we have to do? Just win so many battles? Wow, okay. And technology is done. Scarred Wings. So Scarred Wings is campaign movement range increased by 10% after winning a battle. Passive ability of Revel and Slaughter. So that's a passive thing, right? Yep. Leadership 8, melee attack +8, and 35 meter range, always on, as long as they're in melee. Works for me. Skull for the Skull Throne. Maximum active gifts +1 for Gifts of Corn. Army ability Blade of Corn. It's an explosion thing. Damage is 72, duration 1 second, radius 20 meters, duration 8 seconds, so it's a burn. Cooldown, grounded. Huge explosive area. That's not a sword. This is a sword. So it's something that we activate during combat, I have a feeling. What's this one? Chariot. Warband unlocks warband upgrades Chaos Chariots. Unit experience gain plus 25% for Marauder Horseman. Oh, so...
Tag engaged.
No, no tag engaged. Tag off. Tag off.
Tag disengaged.
There we go. Yeah, let's do that. More income. We need more money.
Fury and rage is served.
Okay, so yeah, they're just colonizing the hell out of here, everything here. I'm doing most of the work. They're getting all the glory. More money. These elves might be a problem for me later on. So the Palace of Ruin, that's one of our conditions. Victory, to be controlled by either us or a vassal. Go along the north. Sure, we'll keep going this way.
Press on.
Okay, this guy not kept its word. Ales never woke up
like a savage
due to being short of all his organs. I think that's how it works. I think. Dwarves? They're declaring war on me. Why? What did I do? I didn't do anything to you guys. Grombrindal. So, he's the white dwarf, right? Jerk. There's war, blah blah blah. Speak some more dwarf. Yeah, why is he declaring war on me? Maybe... Oh, probably because I look weak, right? Because I only have the one army up. Okay, now we gotta convince our vassals to go wage war on the dwarves, so I don't have to. Because I got stuff to do to the east. Waxing away for the next 3 turns. We have a leadership penalty of -6. Okay, so dwarves. Them?
I'm not much for words, but I'm pretty nifty with an axe.
Are ya? Okay, so
dominate. Harbinger.
Speak. Bloodthirsty.
War coordination. Clear target. Attack. Attack you.
You are welcome.
Enter then.
Now,
are you after
go
a
kill
drink,
something.
A fist fight or both?
Okay, that's who they're. I don't have to do anything else after that, right? There we go. Oh, maybe I do. Okay, so you're good. And then, who is our other? That would be Dark Elves, Grand. You're our friend.
Sorceress.
You guys want to attack them too? No? Too far? It's not that far. I'm guessing that's all we need to do. But they don't seem to be responding. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully they do it.
Saturday and Sunday, February 18th and 19 are the monthly giveaways for February. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Thursday or Friday, depending on where you're on the world. Thank you very much for watching. Boss fight.
The cold is unnoticeable in the heat of battle.
Boss fight.
Another boss fight already? I think you need to change the parameters of this boss fight bingo game. These boss fights are happening much too often and the bosses may not be getting paid fairly for the amount of work they are doing.
Need more money. Hey, Varders, welcome back. So we've got 1,400 souls. Usually they're suffering attrition because too much chaos around here for them. Hey, we're down to 181 factions on the map. It's a small map. It's a very small map. Yes, only. Well, it seemed that we started off with 275 or 6 or something, so... I mean, almost half of them are dead. I'm always like a settlement. Yay, Mung. Go get him. Not go from action, perform the sacrifice. Don't care.
Mistress of Skulls.
Okay, we can go back to normal speed.
The Master commands.
The Frozen City, that's where we're headed. That's another one of our goals. That's what the little red mark on it means.
March or die. We must not cease.
And it's
Blood
a race.
so easily stains the snow.
Just it's a race against these friggin' dark elves that are my vassal. Oh, wait a minute. No, the crone is actually not my vassal. Huh. We can change that. Does she like me? Argonath, right?
Blood Queen.
Our rank is 67. Hers 24. Grand is 90, so that's not... No, wait a minute. Yeah, that's not good. That's lower than 24. That's the way that goes.
Yes.
Nagaron, he wants to be my friend.
Past words.
Or not.
You know that.
He's not my friend. But it's going up. Trees with Mung, they don't like that. Aversion, who cares? Strategic threat. Trespass. Oh, Argonath, he likes. That's right, that's kind of like his mom, isn't it? Or something. Oh, they are going over there. Good job, Welch. Oh, no, wait, that's the Mung people. So, her...
Cain's priestess.
Oh, she doesn't have any friends. She's got lots of enemies, but no friends. Hmm. Good building upgrade. Recruitment cost reduction, provides local warband capacity, horsemen and marauders. Or we can save our money for this one. More growth. Or this save more money. For the next level, 4,500. How much money do we have? 30,000. So, a little while. We're not in a rush.
The Gore Queen.
Like a said, we're racing the Dark Elves to kick the crap out of everything to the east here. Oh, she's not going that way. Why did she turn around? Maybe that's why. Now they have a big army in there. Chance of them coming out to kick my ass? Slim, probably. Anyway, Platter Pirate killed everyone. Have we seen the Platter Pirate yet? We have not. That's number 12 on your bingo card. Number 12. Still looking for winner number 3.
Consort of Corn. Raise the yurts. To more death.
So much death.
Snow will never be a barrier to war.
So Norskins. Or chaos.
This weather rides like a savage animal.
Despoilers, come!
So the Frozen City, was that about 10? Roughly. The garrison, they've got 15, so 25 total. I mean, we'll smack the hell out of the Marauders, but what else do they have in there?
Hetwoman.
Could upgrade these guys, but it's going to eat up our money, which we're trying to save to get our base upgraded, so let's not do that. I need a decoy army. Need a little decoy army to march out in front of this main one, and they go, "Oh, look, we're all alone." Meanwhile, that one's, you know, hiding behind, waiting to do the ambush stuff. Please don't hurt me. I only have me and my faithful guardian crappy unit to protect me. Authority questioned. Unruly vassals have risen to question your might. Should you put on a demonstration of strength and challenge them directly? Mass executions. Control +2 faction wide. Leadership +5 all units or all armies faction wide for 6 turns. Send in the enforcers. Tribute from vassals increased by 20% for 6 turns. Yes. Okay, Build of Glory unlocks bonus income effect of Dark Fortress military buildings. Yay. Next. So, Charioteer. Blood for the Blood God. So, maximum active gifts +1. Army ability, Relentless Rage. So it's an army ability, lasts for 20 seconds. Max allies in the range. Entities cannot die while ability is active. Wow, okay. Let's do Charioteer first, because it's only 4 turns. So it unlocks Warband upgrades for Chaos Chariots. Unit experience gain plus 25% for Horsemen. We don't have any yet, but
in this strength. Sword Maiden of the Blood God.
we can just march on by. As long as we stay out of range of the city, we'll be fine. Go back to normal.
By my black will. Move.
See, look.
Even here, Khorne's fury
This poor little
is
city
red hot.
all by itself. bet there's a bunch over there all by themselves that the Dark Elves haven't tried to take yet. Let's see. Is it growth? No, we're saving up for this one. 4,500. That's right. Kind of hoping these guys come out to start a fight, but they won't. They won't start a fight with us. Dun, dun, dun. And we're racing. I don't think she has enough to take that city either. Be interesting if she tries. Oh. Legion of the Gork. Oh, this is our city. Little jerks. Oh, they're all kinds of beat up though. Decisive defeat. Damn it. So, Cormac, isn't he with us? Wars, these guys. So we're gonna lose this fight. This question of that's our capital too. Sure. Or is it? No, wait a minute. No, this is one of our temples. Yeah, screw it. They can fight. They can have it. I think it's one of our temples. I hope that's one of our temples. Settlement was sacked. So, yeah, okay, so not a big deal.
Who calls me?
They are beat up and suffering attrition because chaos. That's our capital. Dagraxan, so he's pretty far away. Okay.
Karnith's awakened.
Gleep, thank you very much for the Prime sub. That's 2 months worth. Thank you very much. Let me just give you your rockets of recognition real quick. Someday. Come on. There we go. Anyway, Gleep, welcome back. Happy Friday. Oh, happy Thursday. Depending where you are. I don't remember where you are. Bad. Anyway, thanks again for the continued support, and happy Thursday, happy Friday. To everyone. Okay, so. You're in the UK? Okay, I couldn't remember. It's hard to keep track of where everybody is. Okay, so what are we doing? We are moving.
Bloody-handed priestess.
She needs more missile units in this army. But she could take that too.
Destruction.
Okay, we're racing.
Reforged for murder.
We're racing to get down here. Can we get this turn? Doesn't look like it. Apparently we can though. Who is it? Boss fight.
Tubby, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. I heard the squirrel is looking for you.
Oh, look, he's got friends. I don't care. Then corn will reap your souls. I don't think you understand who I work for.
Skulls for the Skull Throne!
Hey, Calfac, welcome back.
Save your skulls for me!
Oh, they just beat up on our buildings again. They just sacked it. Sucks to be you. Can I recruit a hero? There's no heroes to recruit. But
The land is infected.
Forgot to grab a sorcerer here. So we want chaos sorcerer, metal, or fire. Fire, duh. There's no competition there. Scaled skin, missile resistance 25%, physical resistance 5. Opened eyes. Oh, look at the experience gain. But this guy will live longer probably. So we're gonna hire you.
Tempests and fire.
And your job is going to be to go find us somehow.
Immortal. This was expected. Stop this. Yes.
I'll try. You can't get here until we make room for him.
Bringer of glory.
Next time the warhounds get really beat up, we'll merge. I'm gonna make room for that sorcerer,
My
I guess.
power is beyond anything you can resist.
Still waiting for this one. Still got 800 to go, so 3 turns at least. So where do those stinky little dwarves go? Welsh is there. There they are. Yeah, they're nice and beat up now. Somebody just has to come kill them. Dark elves would be nice. And Platter Pirate, we've already seen you. So go to your bingo cards, click a number you need to get closer to bingo, and good luck. We're still waiting for one more winner before we start up a new card. Speaking. Did he just wipe that? How did he wipe that city out? I guess he had nothing there to protect it? That's not good. This guy's yelling at the snow, I bet. So we just have an upgrade. Trespasser. I don't care. So what's he actually looking like now? Oh, sucks to be him. Sucks to be him.
Mistress of Skulls.
Oh, look, this guy's gonna try to come down here and stop me.
You're a pretender.
Sword Maiden of the Blood God.
And decisive victory, casualties low. We'll just automate this one and take the city.
For corn!
So, souls, money, experience. Sack it and then
It matters
occupy.
not from whence the blood flows.
Trait gain, sure to assailant. So leadership or size plus 10% when attacking. Leadership plus 2 when attacking. Let's go Valkia. And another trait, plunder. Income from sacking settlements increased by 4%. Path to glory unlocked for Cormac. And
Consort of Corn.
go occupy.
This is property of the Gore Queen.
Is this a city? It's just a temple or an altar. with a port. Chaos Wharf. So growth plus 20, casualty replenishment plus 5%, and recruitment cost reduction for
Hey
Marauder
Gimpy,
units.
have you hydrated lately? If not, you really should.
She says that as I'm coughing. But yes, I have hydrated, still hasn't helped. So we're good here.
Het woman.
Okay, bingo vote starting. Go to your bingo cards, click the number you need to get closer to bingo, and good luck. Still looking for a third winner. So you. What's that aura? Aura of Chaos, so that's missile resistance for him. Try to decide on that. More melee or some? Let's do more in melee. Because he needs to get kills in order to activate this Vengeful Scorcher. So, more attack. And his path to glory. Oh, look at this. Unbreakable. So, he now has more hit points and more melee defense too. So that works. So go, Mr. Devoted of Corn, or whatever his name is. Exalted Hero of Corn, sorry. Okay, so that. Sit here, rest up, and see if these guys are stupid enough to get closer. If they get closer, we'll kill them. And if they don't get closer, we'll run them down. And here comes our little sorcerer to join us someday. I wonder if our vassals are doing what they're supposed to be doing, attacking those stinky little dwarves to the west who start out a war for no reason. And Calfac got bingo. Congratulations. So we'll see if anybody else gets bingo here in the next minute or so, and if not, we'll start up a new bingo card. It doesn't matter if they win or not. We're starting up a new bingo card in about a minute. Good job, Bad, on getting bingo. Anybody else? If not, new card incoming. After this turn. Okay, sacrifice to that performed, don't care. The Winds of Pain. So, the Winds of Magic Power reserve plus 10 per turn for all armies of all factions for 5 turns. Oh, what's this? Regiment of Renown unlocked. Knights of the Brazen Throne. Skull Crushers.
Awakened.
So they're sieging, aren't they? Yep. Good luck. They're running away. Oh, Fortress of the Damned. So that's a capital. Shard Bastion's up there. So we should capture this city before those guys come back down.
Reforged for murder. Corn's way. The Gore Queen.
Gore Queen. Should we do Folk Seeker? Confirm rating. Recruitment cost reduction. Increased experience gained from units when fighting against forces of order, which we're not doing. Okay, one more bingo vote. One more, because the turn is technically not over. Let's see, Hearts of Iron, bigger real loss reduction for the army, minus 50%. She gets us at 12. Scorn of the Coward. Passive ability, Wrath of Corn. It's an explosion. Blood Raven. Encounter post-battle loot. Sword Maiden of Corn. Gore Feast. So that's a passive ability. She's in melee. She heals. So charge. Yeah, it's 2 defense.
Gifts for the champion.
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
Finally get this one. So get that going. So now we have. Oh, we still have 2 grand. Looks like Barter's got a bingo too.
There will always be blood.
There will. We should kill these guys on the way over.
A bloodbath comes.
Or not. Okay, now the turn is officially over, so as soon as this bingo vote is done, we're starting up a new card. You got 30 seconds to see if you won or not, roughly. And Hobo gets a bingo as well. There'll always what? There'll always be Gimpy? I don't know about that. Do not know about that at all. Okay, 30 seconds, close enough. Ending the game now. Okay, so starting up a new bingo card. If you would like to play, all you need to do is move your cursor over to the right hand side of the video screen. About halfway down you see 3 buttons. One of those buttons is labeled Stream Bingo. Click on it, join the game. As the boss fights happen here in chat, they will determine the numbers called for the bingo card. If you have any questions how that works, feel free to ask. And remember, the game is free to play and it's all for fun. And if you're lucky, well, if you play enough, the top 6 point earners for the month of February will be bosses in the bingo game starting on March 1st. We do that every month. Take the top 6 point earners and make them bosses, whether they like it or not. But anyway, that's how that works. Corruption Ritual. What's this one? Following the Eightfold Path has brought a ritual, but lost to the time. Back to the world. It is a rite that celebrates the Blood God's testament. Take over. So, favored for 1,000. Master of Ceremonies. So, Chaos Undivided Corruption +4 in all provinces for 6 turns. Plus money. Join in. Ceremony is Bloodshed. Corn Corruption +4 all provinces for 6 turns. Souls 250. Need the money.
Come
more.
on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
And Charioteers now. Or at least horse-related stuff. Rite of Ascension. Unlocks warband upgrades chosen. Unit experience gain for them plus 15%. 1,000 Twisted Blessings. Forsaken or chosen. Attribute cause terror for chaos spawn units. We don't have any chaos spawn yet. Huge explosion area. Entities cannot die while the ability is active. Explosions. Explosions.
More strength for slaughter.
We need more explosions. Shagrath is ours. He's gonna try to take it back.
madness! No!
Hello
Mistress of
everyone.
Skulls.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live.
Snow will never
You can
be
also
a
find
barrier
Gimpy
to
on
war.
YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please like and comment on his videos. He won't bite. I promise.
She promises.
That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Thursday, happy Friday. So, we can't reach them for combat this turn, but if he attacks this city, we will join in. So, in turn, because we're in range to do that. We can help defend the city, but we just can't get to them yet. But if they stay here, we will get them for sure. They may not even be able to outrun us, because we have a couple of movement bonuses, I think. $166 factions left. We need more vassals. Speaking of those dwarves, Chill Road is still there. So, has my vassals even come after this city yet? They're supposed to be. It's their target. I don't know what they're doing. I don't see the dwarf army running around at least anywhere. So that's a plus.
Sword Maiden of the Blood God.
So, those guys left. That's not them. Where'd they go? Where'd they go?
Bringer of glory.
You know nothing!
Marauder spearmen, bunch of regular marauders, some horsemen.
This weather rides like a savage animal.
It does.
Hell follows me.
Hell runs from me. That's what she should say. Hell
Even
runs
here,
from me.
Khorne's fury is red hot.
Okay, let's see if we can do some upgrades maybe. We got a little bit of money. So.
Blood so easily stains the snow.
So the warriors are king. We can. Oh, we cannot upgrade these yet. They need to be level 7. Oh, level 6, of course. Oh, we also need the Rite of Ascension? What about you? We can upgrade you to the Warriors of Khorne dual weapons. That is... No, we can't. Why can't we? Where's the core? Oh, here they are. Never mind. So let's upgrade. Still dual weapons, armored anti-infantry, and a frenzy. So upgrade you. And your little friend to... So, Bloodletters of Khorne to Exalted Bloodletters, where they get flaming attacks. Sure. Spending all my money on upgrades. Chaos Warriors.
Snow will never be a barrier to war.
Yeah.
So you can make lateral upgrades too if you want, but we mainly want them to go up here. So I have to wait on that. There's regular Marauders, so we can upgrade them to Chaos Warriors. Or Halberds. Halberds are armor piercing, anti-large, armored and shielded. Let's do that one. Which one do we have left? 2 grand. But our upkeep now. Oops. Guess I should stop that. I forget that these guys require more money. Could ditch the hot dogs though. I'll leave that for now. So we got a couple upgrades out of it. Just need more money. So, do you think Bolvar there is going to run, or is he going to actually fight us? I have a feeling he's going to run. Because we're even, well, same amount of units in our armies, but I don't think he's got as many upgrades or as experienced. So, plus we have Valkia. Of course, now we have Bloodletters too that have flaming attacks. I'd like to see that. I haven't seen that before. See if it actually shows up on their weapons. War coordination target lost. Settlement of a blob, the majority belong to the Essential Throng. Our war coordination target set for Hmong is no longer available. Perhaps a new target can be set. Oh. Nagaroth took it. Friggin' what's his face? Scarface boy. He took it. Lethal etiquette. We get the hero action success chance increased by 10% for the next 5 turns.
It's awakened.
So they didn't want to fight me. They went that way. Fine, I'll go this way and go.
Reforged for murder.
I'll go after the
Press
city.
on.
Hey, Lothos, welcome back. Change game? Yeah. Try not to play the same game too many times in the same week. Master Magic, I just want to play something different today. And there was also an update for this one.
In the heat of battle.
There was an update for this today. Not a really that big, but plus I haven't played this in a while.
Blood so easily stains the snow.
You can have Shagrath. I don't really want it. I want your capital.
I would go.
Run, little sorcerer, run. And to be fair, this is kind of like Master of Magic, but on lots and lots of steroids. Yeah, it's of course the graphics are better. It's a slightly newer game. It's a slightly newer game. Non-aggression with who? Crimson Skull, blah blah. Oh, that's the ones we're going to. Who are they? Where are they? Is that him? It's not them. Oh, it's him. So Bothvar. We're at war with these guys already, aren't we? Sure. We'll go non-aggression with those guys. I'll keep them off my town too, or altar, whatever.
It is done.
There we go. You never seen this before? Ah, it's actually been out for. Oof, when did it come out? The first one. Total War Warhammer 1. That came out. What, got to be 6 years ago now, or is it 5? It's been a while. At least that was 1, and then 2 came out, and then 3. And the cool part is they're all basically the same game. Well, they are the same game because it's a sequel. This is a sequel to 2 and 1, and 2 is a sequel to 1. And the whole idea is they take the world map from 1 and they combined it with 2 from the world map of 2. And now that 3's come out, they combine this map with the other 2, and now this is what the Immortal Realms are. And basically, so if you've been buying all 3 games, all DLCs, whatever, it's not just one huge map, and you can pick whatever leader that's out there and play them for any faction. Yes, this is Warhammer Total War. Yep. It's called Immortal Realms, which is a game mode in Warhammer Total War. Hey, creaky doors, welcome to the stream. 2016, yeah, so shit. It's been a while. Played it like 5 minutes. Oh, Immortal Realms is a game by itself. Yes, Immortal Realms is a game that is different. It's a different thing. This is Immortal Realms is a it's just a game mode within Total War Warhammer. And the funny thing is when they did the combined maps for Total War Warhammer 2, the game mode was called Mortal Realms. You know, Dutch the I and the M, so Mortal Realms. And why is it Immortal now instead of Mortal? Because the chaos is involved and demons and all this other fun stuff. So it's a little different. Oh look, they're fighting my settlement crag. I thought we were no, these different guys. I don't care. I don't care. So they're beat up for a little while. No, they sacked our settlement. What shall we do? No, we're not gonna end our turn.
Het woman. Without question.
Does Mrs. Gimpy need to talk to me?
Yes, I need to ask you a question.
Okay, just a second. Be right back.
Spill blood for corn.
Sorry, you missed out on me laughing. Mrs. Gimpy's playing The Sims 4 right now, and she came in here. She goes, "Is there a way to exit the game but not lose everything?" I go, "What do you mean?" And she goes, "Well, somebody destroyed my $13,000 stove. They burned it to the ground." I went, "Good job." So she's trying to figure out how to basically save scum. She wasn't paying attention close enough, and one of her people burned down or destroyed a $13,000 stove in The Sims, which is fairly expensive. So that'll teach her. Okay, so is this like 1994's Immortal Kombat? I don't think so. Get over here, Gray. Let me show you. Okay, so this will be a close victory. Casualties will be medium. What? Against a set. How's this going to be a medium against these guys? Because I got a couple of trolls in there? Chaos Warrior? I don't see. We're going to fight this out just because we're not even going to build anything, because if we do, he's going to bring his army down. So we're just going to fight this out and scale the walls type stuff. It'll be fine. You don't save scum in The Sims. That's what cheat codes are for. I don't know any of the... Well, there are cheat codes, aren't there? Yeah, but she does. Well, she does actually know it. She just doesn't know what the code would be to replace the refrigerator. The only cheat code I give her is when one of her Sims gets stuck. That's the only one she's aware of. She doesn't know about the whole stuff. She can give herself millions of dollars. We don't go over that. Because that wouldn't be fun. It's more fun to laugh at her when she... Because every time I walk by her office and it doesn't matter what she's doing on her computer, I go, "You burned down the house yet?" So now the question is... Or, sorry, now the answer is no, but they destroyed a stove. That was really expensive. $13,000. I don't think it cost $13,000 to build the house that she's living in. But I find that highly amusing. But infinite money equals infinite fun in war crimes. Well, you can do the war crimes. It's more fun to do war crimes when it actually costs you something. This didn't happen in real life. That is true. Trolls. Yeah. So they actually have walls up, it looks like. Make my life a little bit easier. And again, control the points, win the game, kill them all, win the game. Well, win the fight. Is she sure a marauding warband didn't raise the oven as they raided the fridge? I don't think so. The marauding warband would have to get past, what, 3 dogs and a cat. So, good luck with that one. Yes, she has 3 dogs. She has Mickey, Rocket, and Bijou. Bijou is the breeding bitch. Not cussing. That's what she is. Mrs. Gimpy's trying to start a puppy farm. Or puppy mill. Whatever. Yeah, puppy mill. She's trying to get that going. She's trying to figure out how to do it. And of course, you can guess who the cat is.
Your forces are lined up and ready to attack. The enemy fortifications are formidable, but with perseverance they may be overcome. Drive out the foe and claim this place for yourself.
I think we're just going to go right through here. Actually, we don't have to. We can just scale the walls this way, right? We don't have to go through the gates. Oh, it'd be nice to control them because we do have some dogs and stuff that don't climb walls. So we will go for the gate. You guys. Oh, this way. Hey, Brew, welcome back. Talking cats, have we had a scout? No, we were talking about the Sims. Mrs. Gimpy's playing the Sims, and she was just in here asking me basically how to save scum, because one of her people destroyed their $13,000 oven, which I find highly amusing. I tried to divide and conquer Lord of the Rings mod. For this?
Hey Gimpy.
No.
Have you hydrated lately?
I didn't know there was such a thing.
If not, you really should.
Is set? We're all set. Climb those walls.
Devoted legion of killers! I do not ask you to fight! I am telling you to fight! Shield Maiden!
Obliterate them!
Reap skulls!
Oh, that's right, he's on horseback. You can't get in there. He'll beat up on the gate, though.
Fight the beast in the air!
That's the way it usually goes, Eric's.
Valkia the Bloody!
Now what's this doing? This is
Give me blood!
damage resistance, all that fun stuff.
Certain death!
She needs to kill more stuff. It's going too slow. Scale those walls. There's a YouTube video of someone playing that mod. Is it a mod for this? Or is it for what would it be
It
for?
is ours! Under my control!
You tell chat that not Mrs. Gimpy Total War campaigns. Well, she would never play a game like this.
Execute!
I don't fail.
Destroy the gate. Oh, it's Medieval 2. Oh, I played that one then. I played that a long time ago, I think. Unless it's a newer one.
Slaughter personified! Skulls and slaughter!
Version 5, okay. Yeah, it was pretty good from what I remember. I haven't played Medieval 2 in forever, though.
This is the true path to demon.
Oh, look at all these guys. Guess we could go into the city a little bit and get stuff that way.
Axe father's marauders! For the sword maiden!
Valkia the Bloody!
Hey, Valkia, go kill that tower,
Glorious
please.
slaughter!
You're the only flyer here.
Skull cutter!
How'd you guys not get in here?
Hordes of chaos!
Oh, not enough ladders.
Tireless foot! Exalted hero of corn! Kill for corn!
Gates down. Charge, charge.
Lust in the dark brings his name.
Taking action!
This was not meant to be.
Followers of chaos! Let's get it done!
Why aren't they climbing up? Oh, they're cavalry. That's why. They need to be Route 4.
This is the Gore Queens now! Master, behold! Murderers!
Exalted hero of Khorne!
Fight better.
Walls of iron and land!
Slaupnir thirsts! Making ground!
Exalted hero of Khorne!
This was not meant to be! No!
The Gore Queen!
This was not meant to be!
You guys look like you won up here. Go here. Actually, where's the... Yeah, never mind. We win. So, killed enough of them. And this is a city fight, so they're all dying. And go. And Medieval 2 Total War with the... Lord of the Rings. Again, I played that the first one years ago. I'm sure it's gotten better. So it doesn't look like we lost anyone. We lost a fair amount of losses, but not too bad. They're all gonna die. Best part of fighting up on the walls is these trolls are worthless for them. Horsemen not too useful either. Till we get through the gates, of course. So he had 16 kills. Needs to work on that. You get a lot of kills from any particular unit. That's okay. So, victory. So this was a capital city, so I think we should be able to develop this one. Capital city from The Simpsons. Is this the same? No. Hey, Gwydion. Welcome back. Happy Thursday. I almost said Tuesday. For some reason, I think today's Tuesday. It's a Gwydion. Could have been a gray. Okay, so some souls, a little bit of money, some experience. Now we can subjugate them. Do we want to subjugate them or take... No, I actually think we want to occupy. Occupy and vassalize.
We are bound in blood!
So we want to occupy this because we can actually
Valkia
get
the
some
Bloody!
money production out of this place, right? Is Tuesday in an alternate timeline where Wednesday comes first? Well, yes, that's possible. It starts with the T, ends in a Y. Good enough. Okay, so we already have a Chaos Wharf. And some growth, so we don't have to build anything right now. It's free money. Now, who are my friends now? Not those guys that are raiding us over there. And our army didn't lose anything, right?
Mistress of Skulls.
And of course, the units that I wanted to take the most damage didn't. To make room for our sorcerer that's headed over. I may just have to ditch one of these by the time it gets here. Can't trust Gray? That's what Gray told me. I don't know if I should trust him, though.
Het woman.
Waiting for them to show a
Saturday
Chaos
and
Dwarf
Sunday,
Dwarf.
February 18th and 19th are the monthly giveaways for February. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Again, that's this weekend for the giveaways. If you have any questions how they work, feel free to ask. So, Foe Seeker or... Okay. Let's do a little bit more melee defense for her.
Greater killing ability. Consort of Corn.
Cormac. Let's see. You. Deadly Blades, still more melee stuff. Because he needs to get 40 kills in a fight in order to activate this stupid Vengeful Scorcher. Which would be nice. You run. Well, you know, there was an update that just came out. I think it was today that it came out. So this is what Immortal Empires is officially released as of today. Yeah, we don't care about that. Yeah, we're losing money.
Sheesh.
The Gore Queen.
Wall strength at 98%, number of breaches 1. Why can't we repair that now? Or can we? I don't see a repair the walls deal here. Oh well. Next turn. He's almost here. A couple more turns. Another guy angry at the snow. My sorcerer. This makes us a long trip to get over here. I'll get here eventually. Peace treaty with Bothvar of the Wolfclaw Crag. He's currently at war with all these. Us being one of them, of course. 1,500, huh? Can pay more? Because that'd be nice. No? Not gonna happen? Jerk. Fine. I'll be less greedy. I'll take 2. Don't want that one either. Remove the money. Just actually become one of your vassals. Oh, he doesn't want to do that either, huh? Oh, fine. Got a little bit more money out of it. We really don't care about peace, because if we don't have a not aggression pact, we can just go and kick the crap out of them anyway. I mean, nobody trusts chaos anyway, so what's the point of being honorable in your stupid stuff? Subtle torture has been destroyed. Now that begins combat. Not post-construction at all. Oh, that's right, there are vassals now. So, Orno ship. Why is it showing in red? Shouldn't it be green? So this. Crimson Skull. Oh, those are the ones we have neutrality with. Or actually, those are the ones we have neutral. Or no, not aggression pact with. And great. Wow. These stupid dark elves spreading all over the place. Hmm. So the Crimson Skull, we are going to be taking their cities, whether they like it or not.
Marauders all! What is thine will? Go now!
Run faster.
Sword Maiden of the Blood God!
Okay, so we're just resting to heal up. And you know, set there. Nobody leveling up. Damage buildings don't care. Oh, we're positive money now. Yay. Or income. An upgrade. What should we build over here? Favor generated. So that's money. Horses. Oh, Chaos Knights. Spawn of corn. Oof. Money. I think we want the money. We want the money. We can't yeah. So on the other side of the world we can't recruit from them right now, so we don't care about that so much. Shaded lands we just took. And we get the chaos spawn here. Chaos trolls and spawn. And don't care about that stuff's all being repaired. Bound zone. Next turn. Oh, look at the snow. Contest of Champions, perhaps available to the champ, blah blah blah, so let them fight. Champions Arena, character experience gain plus 25% for all characters for 6 turns, or unit for 25 for 6 turns. That's a good character this time.
There will always be blood.
Sorcerer, where are you?
By eldritch winds, yes. The gods will.
Palace of Princes, this is. Crag. Who's Crag and where are they supposed to be? Crag is Norskin.
Take what's theirs.
So defensive allies with the decadent host. Yeah, good luck with that one. Skull, War Crimson Skull and Argoneth. So
the 4 token.
Champions fall. Dominate.
So go through there. Go through there. That's Crag up there too. Bolvar. Crag is not Bolvar. Bolvar is... No, sorry. Bolvar is Crag. It's these guys. Not Mung.
What?
No, these are our vassals now.
Hey Gimpy, have you hydrated lately? If not, you really should.
What are they doing down here? Where are they going over there? I don't know what they're doing over there. Anyway, so our plan is to go that way or this way. Now this is Dark Elves. This is a Crimson Skull. This is Crimson Skull as well. So we can kill them. Be nice to make these guys. I'll make one of these 2 vassals. Crimson Skull would be nice because I got a lot of space, but territory, whatever. These guys are probably crushed in 1 turn. I don't see them anywhere else right now. And crush them in 1 turn, no problem. Well, not this turn, but a turn.
Bringer of glory.
Okay, so if we have to ditch one of these warhounds to make room for the sorcerer.
Sinch looks this way.
We'll do that next turn.
Pet woman.
That's his army.
The sheep.
He's raiding the other ones. Where's Evelyn going to be going?
Chosen of Hecate.
She's hurting. Let's see.
Northmen come.
My magic is yours.
Yeah, I think we're going to go
Carnets awaken.
beat up on them next turn. We're just going to get in position so he won't be able to do anything. Building upgrade. Oh, look. That one. It's good to have some money. Imminent Rebellion. Oh, really? Rebellion.
Mistress of Skulls.
Let's see what happens. Free experience. Yeah, there it is. Of course, now we're being just... stupid Dark Elves are going to take that city, probably. Maybe. Oh, it's actually Rebellion, Demon Rebellion. Nice. Just noticed that. Rebellion. Besieged, of course. Pure Devotion. Cormac. Your heroes spend every spare moment they have honing their skills, and it shows. This character has increased their experience. Bonus. Nice.
Reforged for murder. Futile. The darkness of oblivion comes for you.
Moving now.
Moving. Okay. So
Sword Maiden of the Blood God.
ditch these Warhounds. Oops, stop that. Get them from the
Corn's
group.
judgment is final.
Magic is chaos. It's mine.
Spill blood for...
Kill them all. Okay, so decisive victory, casualties below. We also have settlement garrison coming in to help. So we're just auto-resolve this, I think.
For the blood
Just to speed things up a little bit. Poke, poke. Sorcerer didn't die. He got 9 kills somehow. 4 down here out of these skull crushers. 59 out of these. The bloodletter. Exalted bloodletters. Okay, so experience, punishment, money. I'll take the experience this time to help our little sorcerer out, maybe.
Everything dies.
And trait gain, leadership +5, charge bonus +5 for Valkia. Killed her.
Consort of Corn.
Sit in the
The
city.
Gore Queen.
No problem.
Bringer of glory.
Okay, so our Cormac, our exalted hero of Corn, he's leveled up again, and needs more damage. Devastating charge from his horse. Oh, we meant training. Final level of training. Hubas Galderman. Fireball, of course. There's no choice there. I only got 2 points. Kinderflame. So, affects enemies in range, which is the whole map, right? Affects enemies in... yeah, we'll see. Triggers when casting a spell. Throw the fire around.
Excellent.
Okay, go for the upgrade again. Need more money. Increases our post-battle loot too, and from sacking settlements as well. That. How much money do we have left? 900. Good. Got good income going in now. Stuff. Oh, the Scarlet Armor. This is only... We've only won 3 battles since we got this quest. Ugh, we haven't been fighting very often. Okay, so here's where we are. And next turn. I should check on upgrading my units too. I know we can get a couple of upgraded, but it unfortunately hits us in the pocketbook too with the upkeep cost. Send it throng. These are the dwarves. I thought they got destroyed already. Oops. Look, Valkia leveled up.
There will always be blood. Het woman.
Foe Seeker and then Wound Maker. And this. Wow, she's got lots of stuff to choose from here. What? Foe Seeker first. Oh, we can go this. Okay. So, recruit rank +1 for Chaos Marauder units. Leadership order size increased by 2.5%. Or is it 25%? 25%. And we've gone this route. So, let's open this up.
Armaments worthy of corn! Mistress of Skulls.
Has some more skulls to create. So, go beat up on the city.
The road to carnage!
They don't like us, so I don't... Well, nobody really likes us, so I don't really care.
Blood so easily stains the snow.
Speaking of, though, who actually might like us? Orders of Chaos, not my best friends. That's okay. Grand.
Powerful enchantress. Who seeks the dark convent?
Trading. I don't even know what we're trading.
Success awaits.
I don't know exactly how we can trade with anyone. We're not really producing anything other than blood. I guess that's something you can sell, I guess. Crag, we're going to be taking them out here in a second. The World Walkers.
Undefeated.
Oh, you guys.
Many champions thought themselves superior. Their skulls decorate my armor.
Uh-huh. Good enough for now. Okay, so next turn. So we have 2,000 souls to use if we want to get favor from what's his face, Corn, or special abilities, whatever they're called.
Your lands will suffer my infinite rage.
Sigvald.
The rage of corn.
How's it going, Sigvald? You know not true power. I can show you the real thing. You are a liar. Oh, look, he wants a peace treaty. What? The decadent host. I didn't... That was him? Decadent host. I don't see any of his territories close by unless they're... That's not them. So... I don't even know where he is. I mean, I remember seeing the symbol over in this area earlier, but... I don't see him now. Sure, I'll take your money. It's funny that they think that's going to stop me from attacking them, though. That's not nearly large enough to bribe me.
Snow will never be a barrier to war.
So, raise or sack the following number of settlements. 5, currently at 0, total favor 5,000, and demolished. Oh, nice little shield. So, demon shield ability, which is active. Duration 13 seconds, cooldown every 2 minutes. Unit is invulnerable to damage, does not apply to summoned units. Enemy leadership -8 for Slanesh, local region. Upkeep -20% for the demon units in the army. Melee defense 5, leadership order size +25%, and characters auto aura of leadership effect +5. So that's not a bad little shield there. Ambusher discovered. Evil Lyn. Technology research finally. So skulls of for the skull throne. Maximum active gifts +1. Army ability Blade of Corn. So this is something we'll see during combat. That basically huge explosion stuff. Next. Bloody Summons. Gifted units, pool capacity +2 for the Bloodletter units. Gifted units, pool capacity +2 for Flesh Hounds. Upgrade gift. Blessing of Blood. Army ability. Summoned from beyond. Whatever that does. Twisted Blessings. Chosen. Unit experience gain plus 50% for the Chaos Warriors. Yeah, sure, why not?
More strength for slaughter.
Look, they left their city undefended. Hi, Crag. How's it going? You don't have... Oh. See? Decadent host. Sigval is going to get pulled into this war whether he wants it or not. You're not getting your money back. There'll be much blood for the blood god this day. Of course there will be.
The glory of war.
That's the victory. Their casualties will be low, so we're going to auto-resolve this just to go quickly.
Spare none!
Souls, money, experience. And you can either subjugate them or just occupy. So this is not a capital. So we could sack it and then that'll be another thing after we sack. So we will... subjugate. No, actually we do want to.
This aids the cause of war.
So we're taking the money. Oh look, we got some armor too. And another barbarian follower. Amount gained for our mage, sorcerer, whatever. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna occupy this. Oh, we can still subjugate them. Funny. But if we turn this into a chaos altar, we'll have all kinds of corruption around here. So we're going to do that instead.
This is property of the Gore Queen.
Because we don't need them. That was their only. As a subjugated force, they're going to suck. So.
Karnith's awakened.
You know, one territory, they're going to be worthless. So in this case, chaos altar is currently damaged, but there's corruption. Let's see. Magic item drop chance, Marred Souls, or Warband Camp. Corruption's +2 there. I'll do this one. The Ritual Hut.
Hetwoman.
Okay, you. Oh, Foe Seeker. Or I didn't look at the stuff that was up here so much. So Queen of Wolf? I don't know what that is. Legion points gained plus 25% for alliances and vassalage with Norska. Diplomatic relations plus 35 with Norska. Attribute Vanguard deployment for Chaos Marauders, Chaos Warriors, and Chosen. Well, that's not fair.
My proficiency is unsurpassed.
That's not fair.
The Gore Queen.
Okay, Cormac. You are working on... What was he working on? I'm sorry, he took training last time. Go charge. Actually, no. Hard to hit or armor? Let's do armor.
Mistress of Skulls.
Sorcerer. Corruption. Oh, but it's Chaos Undivided Corruption. We don't want that. Burning Head, Flaming Sword of Ruin, Cascading Fire Cloak. That one does. Armor piercing weapon damage increased by 25%, melee defense by 24. Flaming Sword of Ruin. So, flaming attacks, magical attacks, Base weapon. Wait, base weapon damage and base missile damage increased. Duration's 28 seconds. Only affects 1 unit though. Burning head. This does all kinds of damage. It wanders around the map. It'll be fine.
Good. Now we see.
Damage building here. No big deal. Another upgrade. More money. You'll take the more money. 1,000 gold per turn with that upgrade. Actually, 1,300. Okay.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
Oh, that's good timing.
Go check on the dogs.
That's good timing.
Your next break is in 2 hours.
Okay, so there's Prince Sigvald and his little army up there. I didn't even notice him there. So we're currently at war with them again. So he put all that money to a good purpose. Chaos spawn of Slaanesh, Warhounds, Marauders of Slaanesh, two Nets, Forsaken, Mirror Guard. Okay, so take a break, and when we get back, we will see if Sigvald wants to come out and fight us. And we'll do some upgrades on the army too, probably, because we got a little bit. We got extra. Oh no, we don't have the extra actual money in the bank. We actually need to build up some money, and then we can upgrade some of our troops. So anyway, I'm gonna get up, stretch some legs, get some water, that kind of thing. If you've been watching this stream for any length of time, I suggest you do the same. I'll be back shortly. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.